Okay guys, I told you I'm going to do more think pieces, and today we're going to talk about Teddy and Owen. This is so super niche, but I just wanted to talk about it because it makes me so angry. Essentially, here's my take on the fact that Owen and Altman get married and why it makes me so mad. They met since they were in the army. And low-key, Altman and her love for wanting to be with Owen is really very much giving pick me. It's like, oh, you're my equal, pick me. And it's so cringy. It's so cringy. And on top of that, like, side note, I really think her and Karasik would have been perfect because Karasik just genuinely seemed to like her. He treated her so well. She was never a second choice. Cop Owen, who dated like 50 million people. But mind you, Owen never gave Teddy a second thought in his entire existence. He literally always picked somebody else. He didn't go looking for Teddy when he broke his engagement with Bethany. He literally went straight to Christina after. Not straight, but you know, like they had this connection, like they were together, etc. And so the thing is, he literally never gave Altman a second thought. Like she was just an afterthought, or like maybe even the convenience of proximity. But I truly do not believe that he ever even liked her. Like they literally would have been better off with friends, and it would have been less hard to watch if they just didn't get married. That being said, him being mad that Teddy cheated is kind of wild, and Teddy cheating is kind of wild too, because it's like you wanted this man for so long. But that's the problem with women who wait for a man for so long and constantly become a second choice, or see that you're never the first choice, is that women will eventually and evidently resent the man for it. That's what happens with the friends to lovers plot a lot. More specifically, if the time frame is really long, or you're playing this long waiting game. Teddy was playing this long game that Owen didn't even know about, you know? And the minute everything went down to shit, it's like he finally just decided to be with Owen. Because we even know that he goes to Germany, I believe, to sleep with Teddy right after Amelia said something. And Teddy was like, oh my God, like you did all this. And that's literally why Teddy didn't tell him anything about her pregnancy. Anyways, this is funny because it reminds me of an ex-friend, because I'm no longer friends with her, who liked this guy, right? And they met in the peak of 2019. Sorry, I had to tie up my hair. And what makes me mad is because like we're no longer friends because of the simple fact is that she will literally talk to him, and like anytime I would talk to her, like I was just kind of felt tossed to the side. Here's the thing. She saw that this guy would talk to other girls, date other girls. And one thing she said didn't sit right with me, because I kind of felt like she said this one thing that I felt personally attacked, because it just kind of felt like she was attacking the type of person and not necessarily the fact that they were girls that the guy she liked were talking to. But mind you, she was like, oh, he talks to all these girls and they're like little girls and they have cutesy hobbies and cutesy jobs and stuff like that. But you know, we were both in the military and we're equals. And this is why like the whole military bit in Altman and Hunt's situation bothers me even more, because it's like, bro, like y'all were forced to be in one spot, and like yes, y'all share a trauma, but that does not mean y'all need to be together. But anyways, she would always call herself his equal, and she would kind of diminish the girls that he would talk to's lives because they weren't as impressive, I guess, as hers. And I felt attacked because I'm a girl of cutesy jobs. Like, girl, Hobonichi, like I like to junk journal, like I have cutesy jobs, like what? I like doing cutesy things. This is me junk journaling, like I like to paint. I'm not gonna go join the military, but you know, like I don't feel like that makes me less than you because you joined the military, if that makes sense. Yeah, you have more status in society, which is fine, you respectable. Like I could never be committed to the military for XYZ years, but like to diminish other people because of it is kind of wild. Anyways, I digress. She was waiting for this man for so long, and I'm just like, I don't understand how she could convince herself that she likes this man so much and that they're end game when he's literally picked so many girls over her. And it just doesn't make sense, because I'm like, she's gonna resent that. And that's what I see with Teddy and Owen, and it just bothers me. And just the whole concept of like equals wanting the concept of equals wanting to date more than the concept of friends to lovers. I can see friends to lovers working out if the time frame was smaller and they didn't date other people. Because if they don't date other people, like, you know that in the back of their mind, like, they're someone's first choice, you know? But half the time when they're friends to lovers, like, they're dating other people, they're not their first choice, and they're just probably dating because they feel a sense of familiarity or a sense of comfort. But I truly, truly, truly get so sad because Karasik would have been so perfect for her. This is like another side note example of the whole dating equals scenario that I think is funny. But I don't know if anyone has ever watched Spy X Family, which if you haven't, it's a really nice slice of life action anime, and I really, really enjoy it because it's funny, it's humorous, it has actions. I think Yor's a badass. But unironically, Lloyd, who is one of the main characters, Anya's dad, he is a spy, and he works with this girl, and I forgot her name, but I'm gonna insert a picture of her here. And she is in love with Lloyd, but she knows that Lloyd is married to Yor, who Yor and Lloyd technically aren't even in love. They are together just to have the idea of a family so that people wouldn't grow suspicious of their activities outside of their marriage, aka Yor is an assassin and Lloyd is a spy. I forgot what else he is. But this Miss Ma'am right here, let me search it up. Her name's Nightfall. So Nightfall is over here saying, me and Lloyd are equals and we need to be together. Like, don't you see? I'm this amazing person. And Yor is like bad at cooking. Like, she's all this stuff, but on the side, she's a baddie. Like, she's an assassin. So like, and Lloyd doesn't even know that, but he seems very dedicated to like the family, the cause. He doesn't necessarily seem to be in love with Yor or anybody for that matter. It seems like he's really invested in his work, but it's just a simple fact that this unnecessary rivalry, which I know it's for the plot and it is entertaining. Don't get me wrong, it is entertaining. It is drama, but in real life, some people really, really try to imitate what they see, and it's like, don't do that. Don't do that, sweetie. Like, that is not worth it. It is not going to be worth it. You're not going to be happy because being a second choice is not what will create happiness. Like Teddy, because she always was low-key a pick-me. Like, she would always just say, like, you didn't come for me. Like, I love Owen, this and that. All while cheating on him right before they get married. Anyways, that was just a fun little talking video, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I just wanted to yap, but I really think this topic is really funny to me. But tell me what your guys' thoughts on Teddy and Owen are, because people always talk about how much they hate Owen, but they never really like say why. Well, we know why. Okay, some of the things are obvious, but I want to know other reasons why you don't like Owen. For example, like when he yelled and said that when he was mad at Christina for aborting her baby, like, oh my gosh, that's so embarrassing, and I feel so bad for Christina. Like, she made it abundantly clear she didn't want kids, and he just kept saying she was gonna have them. Like, I mean, I guess you have what you want now, Owen. I don't know. Like, ugh, I hate Owen.